Hey guys, welcome back to Generation E-Bikes. Today, I have received the brand new Puckipuppy Poodle. So this is their brand new e-bike from Puckipuppy. All of their bikes are named after dogs, which is pretty awesome. Two of my favorite things, like I said, are e-bikes and dogs. Just to my left here, you will see the Puckipuppy Boxer ST, which I did a review on. You can check that out up here. And that bike is a fat tire e-bike. This is more of a commuter style e-bike. And we're gonna go through all the specs. We're gonna unbox it real fast. I'm gonna get it up on my stand. We're gonna do the adjustments, and then I'll go through all the specs with you guys. We might be able to do an initial ride today. We're in between storms out here in Colorado. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. And I'm really excited for this color. It's gray blue. I'll put all the colors over here so you guys can see them. Really excited to get this unboxed. Really appreciate Puckipuppy sending this bike to me. And if you go down into my link in the description, you can click on this bike. It'll give you the best price. And if you use my code, which I will put right here, if you use my code, you can get a little money off. So go in, check this bike out. And guys, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed so you guys can see it. I'm really excited to see the actual color of this bike. Guys, I wanted to show you how this is packaged. So styrofoam, everything's covered. They do a very nice job about making sure everything is covered up. Guys, this is what it looks like with the bike out of the box. All right, guys, here we are. This is a fully assembled new commuter bike. We have the Puckipuppy Poodle, and we are going to do the initial ride and then do a full review. If you want to pick up one of these bikes, please use my code and that'll save you $50. At the time of this video, this bike is $999. So it comes with a lot of extras. It does have a 15 amp hour top tube battery that is very easy to remove. You turn the key, pops open, pull the battery out. It does have a power indicator on the front here. And then to reinstall it, just slide it in, push it down, and then make sure you take your key out and put it in a safe space. This is our first commuter bike, and we're gonna put it through the paces today and see how it performs. It's a very nice looking bike. The welds all look fantastic. It does have locking ergonomic grips. We do have our same control center here. It's got the same display as the Boxer ST, and then we do have our 7-speed Shimano shifter. I'll go through all the specs. They're very similar to the Boxer ST, almost to a T. The rear hub is a little different. This bike does have 27.5 by 2.4 wide tires. They are a Chow Yang brand. These thinner tires have less rolling resistance, and it really makes this bike perform as a commuter style bike. So we're gonna go through the specs. I'm gonna get you guys a close-up view on all of this, and also wanted to introduce you to the new digs. I spent an entire weekend cleaning, painting, hanging my new signs, getting our steady racks put up, mounted, and then bikes up on the wall. So we have more room in the recording space here. So I really hope you guys like it. I did put a lot of effort into it. Let's get you in here. We're gonna go through some specs on this bike, and I wanna show you all the different options. Today, we are on an initial ride of the Puckipuppy Poodle. This is their first commuter bike. It's a brand new release. I was fortunate enough to have those guys reach out to me to be able to review this bike, so I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity. I got all my cameras on, so when somebody runs over me, at least be able to have footage of it. You guys will watch the car bounce over the top of me. So I did stiffen up the front suspension, put a little preload in it. That's the only adjustment you can do, and actually it's not bad. Okay, I'm pedaling and I'm still putting in effort at 30 miles an hour. So that's pretty much it. 30's gonna be, looks like 30's our top end on this bike. 31, I'm going way downhill though, guys. Boy, this large seat is extremely comfortable. I wouldn't even worry about changing it out. I might put a suspension seat post on it. Initial impressions on this bike, guys, this is a really nice commuter style bike. It is very comfortable, a very upright riding position. It is a cadence sensor, so if you're rotating the pedals, it's actually giving you power. It is very fun to ride. You really don't have any ghost pedaling for the most part up past about 26, 28 miles an hour. You can still put in effort. It's not a lot, but you can. It is a pretty smooth bike. It is very stable and nimble. So for a commuter, this bike is perfect for a commuter. Okay, so there's 25 and I'm about out of pedal. Now, if I really dig in and start pushing, yeah, I'm still putting effort in. 26, 27. So it seems like the gearing's about perfect. As far as a commuter, man, for a $999 bike, and then if you use my discount code, save you another 50 bucks, I don't know that you can beat this bike. It is a little brisk today. I do have my COLLABS gloves on. As you can see, they are very lightweight. I do not have any winter gloves for them yet, but I would love to get a pair of their winter gloves. Now, I do want you guys to know that the rear rack on this bike is tipped down for aerodynamics. And that is basically from FedEx directly. They said they intentionally dropped it on the very back of the bike. Even though the box looked perfect, they dropped it on the back of the bike and it reduced the wind drag, so I can actually go faster than one of these bikes brand new with a straight rack. I know, sounds crazy. Way less drag on that rear rack. The way it's tipped down, this thing is just formed like a bullet. I'm telling you. Wow, people are super nice today. Must be getting close to Christmas. They want presents. Santa Claus won't come see them. All right. There's a lot of bike tracks on here, and these aren't mine, so somebody knows all about my testing area. I tried to keep it secret by doing all these public videos over and over again in the same area. That makes sense. I mostly make these videos so I get to laugh at myself. I'm just as surprised as you guys are about what comes out of my mouth. Man, I tell you what, this bike is fantastic through the turns. It is very stable, has no wobble. I'm very happy with the performance of this bike. 960 watt peak motor. We have a 7-speed cassette, Shimano tourney derailleur, no derailleur guard. This is not a mountain bike. This is their commuter style bike. So Shimano shifter. We do have a rear rack, which unfortunately mine got the aero package from FedEx when it was dropped. I reached out, Puckipuppy is sending me a brand new rear rack, which is absolutely fantastic. Here we have our wide saddle. This is just like on the Boxer ST. It is very nice. So we have a single-sided chain ring. You should not be doing any sweet jumps with this bike. It is a commuter style bike. It is not a BMX style or a mountain bike. We do have our top tube battery here, 15 amp hour. Turn the key, it pops it open. Pick this out just like so. And then on the top, if we turn it here, push and hold the power button, it shows how much power we have. You do have to take it out of there. Let's go ahead and pull her out. We have 48 volt, 15 amp hour, 720 watt hours. Max charge, this is 54.6. We do have a 2 amp charger. It does have a fan in it, which is surprising, but with a 15 amp hour battery and a 2 amp charger, you're gonna be about 7.5 if you drain this battery completely dead to charge it back up. Let's get the battery back in here. Very simple to do. You just drop it in the channel. I'm even doing this one-handed. Very impressed with myself. You guys don't have to clap or anything. It's good. I appreciate you. You guys are my people. Pull the key out, put it in a safe space, because if you're like Matt Hardesty and lose it, you can take a photo. They will send you a new one, but then you can't get your battery out. You can still charge this bike. Let me come around here. So there is a charging port right here. Let me pop this open for you. So single pin charger, you do have front suspension forks, you do have preload adjustment, and then on the other side, we do just have a lock and unlock. There is no clicks on this. It is not multi-adjustable. And then again, these are kind of a basic fork. This bike is, you know, less than $1,000. Here we have our headlight, and it is very bright, surprisingly. Up here we have our Mickey Mouse style shifter, 7-speed, thumb clicks, same thing to go down. We have a thumb throttle here. We do have hydraulic brakes on this bike. The brakes, these Logan branded brakes, are absolutely fantastic. Over here, we do have the ergonomic style grips with the locks so they can't spin on you. I can't tell you how irritating that is when you're riding and the grips keep going around in a circle. Here we have our control center, and to turn this bike on, push and hold. It does take a minute for this to start up. There we go. Well, hello there. Over here you'll see the battery indicator. There is not a percentage on this bike, unfortunately. So here's your 0.8 miles. Here's the time. We are in eco mode. This is your pedal assist here. So as you push your pedal assist up, you see it change and it fills those bars. We have 5 levels of pedal assist. We do have a light. You just push the button one time, take you around. We do have a very bright headlight. And on the back of the bike, we do have a tail light. Here's the brake light. It does have a brake light. And if you turn the lights off and squeeze the brakes, you do have a good brake light too. I'm gonna get into some programming here real quick. If you push and hold the pedal assist, both pedal assist buttons up, it takes you into your screen, and then you just use your pedal assist buttons up and down to go into the selection. To do that, you just hit the power button, and then it takes you into, in this case, it's free mode or safe mode. For beginners, we're gonna be in free mode. And then you can reset your trip odometer. To get out of it, you just push the light button and it takes you back out. If you want to get into your advanced settings, we're going to push and hold all 3 of these. And now, if you can see, we're in our speed limit setting. So we're going to push the power button to get into it. I have set this all the way up to 61 miles an hour. So it's fully unlocked. Hit the power button again. You can do power assisted gear. Your voltage level, don't mess with that. Wheel diameter you can adjust to make your speedometer more accurate. Don't mess with the magnets. So riding modes, you can be in motor only, pedal only, or pedal and motor. So we're going to be pedal and motor. So we're going to go ahead and hit the power button again. And this intensity setting is what gives it more power right off the get-go. So we're going to go ahead and go into that intensity setting. It's set to 3 standard. We're going to go ahead and punch that up to 5. We'll see how much. 960 watts peak power. This thing isn't going to be a bucking bronco. It's not going to throw you off the back, but it will help when you go to take off. It's going to give you a little more power. I'm a bigger guy at 215 pounds, so there you go. We do have a horn button. It is pretty loud. It is on the back of the headlight. Very nicely done. If you just press the light button, you'll see on the wall, it does turn with the handlebars. Just tap it one time, shuts it right back off. So this is a look. I'm gonna get on the bike, rotate the pedals. I'm 5'11". This is a very nice looking bike. They're all matte colors. So Puckipuppy does have 4 colors. We have the dusty purple. This is the slate blue. Then we have white and sage green. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on here. The standover height on this bike, I will put the sizing chart up so you can get a good look at it. 5'11", so pedaling, that's pretty low. So give you kind of an idea of the size of this bike. And then if we go, I still got off of it like it's a high step. That's force of habit, sorry guys. We are gonna go up to their highest setting, which is here. All right, here's at their highest setting. Again, 5'11". Give you an idea how this bike fits. Next step, I walked you through everything. We're gonna go out and put this through its paces. I'm really looking forward to riding this bike. Let's get to it, guys. Looking forward to this ride. I've been waiting for a while. We got about 18 inches of snow here and it's finally melted off. We have a decent day, so we're gonna go out and enjoy this bike a little bit today. So guys, being honest with you, I haven't been able to upload videos like I'd hoped. I finally got a new laptop to be able to edit from. Thanks to you guys, I really appreciate everything you guys do. Using my links down in the description helps a ton. I don't know about you guys, but do something for yourself that you truly enjoy. Sometimes we need to just get out and do something, not cleaning the garage, even though I think it looks amazing, but getting out and riding, whether it's by yourself or with some friends. I grew up in a small town, so riding a bike was all we did. So you hop on the bike, and as long as you're home by the time the street lights come on, you spent all day just riding wherever you wanted to go. And honestly, that's what brings me back on these bikes. It's the reason why I do the videos. It's the reason why I started Generation E-Bikes with my wife. And we're selling bikes because when you watch somebody ride away and when they come back and they have a huge smile on their face, it brings them back to a different time. And to see people smile like that, we definitely need to have more of that. So get out, ride, enjoy yourself. These are absolutely amazing to be able to go spend some time on and relax. You don't have to put in all of the effort and feel like you're going to die, which is what I did when I put my old mountain bike back together. I have a $15,000 full carbon road bike that looks really nice on the wall, but I will probably never ever ride it again. And people will probably give me hell for that, but I don't care. These are so much fun. I enjoy them so much, and I really appreciate all you guys coming along. If you want to be part of the family, click that subscribe button, hit the like if you like the videos. I'm continuing to try and get better. I hope you guys are really enjoying these videos. Drop me a comment, tell me what you think, and let's get out there and have some fun. Thank you guys for coming with me.